I still remember every promise, every late night call, every dream we built together. But somehow you moved on so easily, like everything we had never mattered at all. You forgot about us. Talk till morning came. I wrote forever in your name. Believe the words you always said. Thought our future lived ahead. You held my hand through rainy nights, told me everything's alright. I never thought those loving eyes would one day turn to cold goodbyes. I gave you every part of me, the side no one would ever see. But somewhere feelings changed in you, and I was blind to every clue. I kept fighting for our flame while you slowly changed the game. I was holding memories tight while you walked away that night. You forgot about us, like our love turned into dust. You erased what we became, while I still whisper your name. You forgot about us. Now I'm drowning in the rust. You found peace in someone new, while I still belong to you. I saw your picture yesterday, smiling like I faded away, standing somewhere far from here, like I was never once held dear. The songs we love still hit too hard. Every note leaves little scars. Funny how a melody can break what's left inside of me. I check my phone before I sleep, still hoping somehow you might reach. One small text could heal this pain, but silence is all that remains. I gave my heart without defense, now I live with consequence. Some endings leave a deeper scar when forever falls apart. You forgot about us, left me with the emotional cuts. You moved on so naturally and took the best parts out of me. You forgot about us, like I was never enough. You forgot what we once knew, but pain still ties me back to you. Tell me, when did feelings fade? When did forever start to change? Was I loving all alone while your heart had already gone? The cruelest truth I learned from pain is not every heart remains. Sometimes people say forever, but never really mean forever. You forgot about us, and I still feel every touch. You became my deepest scar, the wound I carry through the dark. You forgot about us, while I'm trapped in what was us. And even if I heal someday, part of me still stays inside yesterday. The hardest part is not losing someone, it's realizing the person person who meant everything to you can one day act like your story never existed.
Everyone tells me to let you go, to forget everything and move on. But how do I explain that even after goodbye, even after all the pain, I'm still loving you? The nights feel colder than before since you stopped walking through my door. Your voice still echoes in my head like memories refuse to end. I pass the places we once knew. Every road still feels like you. That little cafe by the street still feels empty without your feet. I told myself I'd be okay, that time would wash this hurt away. But every morning feels the same. I wake up whispering your name. I keep pretending I moved on, but nights reveal where I belong. Some hearts don't listen to goodbye when love still burns deep inside. I'm still loving you, even though our love is through. You became my favorite pain, still falling like the midnight rain. I'm still loving you. There's nothing I can really do. You moved on and found new skies, while I still live in old goodbyes. I saw your picture late last night, standing underneath new lights. You smile brighter than before, like I don't matter anymore. I heard our favorite song again, and suddenly I felt the end. Funny how a melody can drag back old memory. I check my phone before I sleep, still hoping somehow you might reach. One little text could calm this ache, but silence is all heartbreak makes. I gave my heart without defense, now I live with consequence. You escape so naturally, but part of you still lives in me. I'm still loving you, still dreaming what we used to do. You forgot what we once knew, but pain still ties me back to you. I'm still loving you, though I know we're finally through. You found peace somewhere brand new, while nights feel colder without you. Tell me, how do people heal when goodbye doesn't feel real? How do I erase your face when memories fill every place? Maybe loving you too much made me need your every touch. 'Cause losing someone that feels true can make you lose yourself too. I'm still loving you, and I don't know what else to do. You became my deepest scar, the wound I carry through the dark.
with loving you. Sometimes the hardest part of heartbreak is not losing someone. It's realizing, even after they leave, even after they forget you, your heart still loves them anyway. Anyway, I thought the worst pain in love was hearing goodbye, but I was wrong. Because sometimes the deepest pain comes when the person you love stops talking and silence says everything. You used to call me every night, tell me everything felt right. Your voice was home inside my chest, the only place I felt my best. But slowly something started changing, conversations rearranging, short replies and distant eyes, warm love fading into lies. I kept asking, are you okay? You only looked and turned away. I felt the distance growing wide, while fear was building deep inside. No screaming, no angry fight, no warning signs that felt too bright. Just quiet walls between our hearts, and silence tearing us apart. Your silence broke me more than if you left me lonely. You stopped saying what you feel and made our love stop feeling real. Your silence broke me, now heartbreak controls me slowly. You disappeared while standing near and left me drowning in my fear. We sat together in the dark, but something died inside our spark. You looked at me like someone new, like love no longer lived in you. I checked our messages again, searching where the change began. Funny how I'm missing working her deeper than being heard. I saw your picture yesterday, smiling somewhere far away, like silence never left me scarred, while I'm still carrying this heart. I gave my love without defense, now I live with consequence. Some endings don't need words to kill, sometimes silence hurts more still. Your silence broke me like I was nothing slowly. You forgot what we once knew, while pain kept pulling me to you. Your silence broke me, and nights don't feel the same thing. You found peace in letting go, while I'm breaking ice and slow. Tell me, when did feelings fade? When did forever start to change? Was I loving all alone while your heart had already gone? The cruelest truth I learned from pain is not every love remains. Sometimes people never leave, they just stop loving silently. Your silence broke me, and I still feel it deeply. You became my deepest scar, the wound I carry through the dark. Your silence broke me, and time won't help completely. Even if I heal someday, part of me still stays. the words you never said.
Sometimes heartbreak
isn't someone saying goodbye. Sometimes it's watching the person you love become quieter, colder, until one day their silence breaks you completely.
It was raining that night, the same rain that once felt romantic when your hand was still in mine. But somehow that night the rain didn't feel beautiful anymore, because that was the night our love died. Streetlights faded through the storm, but you no longer felt like home. Standing there with distant eyes, I could feel our last goodbye. We used to kiss beneath the rain. Now all I feel is silent pain. The same sky watching us before now watches love exist no more. I asked you softly what changed, but silence slowly spoke your name. You looked away, I understood. Forever ended where we stood. I thought storms were meant to pass, now wash away the things we had. I held on while you let go, and watched my whole world lose its glow. Love died in rain, no, nothing feels the same. You walked away so naturally and left the storm inside of me. Love died in rain, falling down with all this pain. You became what I can't erase, a ghost I see in every place. I drove alone that night for hours, passing streets and midnight towers. Every drop against the glass felt like pieces of our past. Your perfume faded from my coat, but memories still softly flowed. Funny how the smallest trace can bring tears back to my face. I saw your picture yesterday, smiling somewhere far away, like heartbreak never touched your skin while mine still bleeds deep within. I gave my heart without defense, now I live with consequence. Some endings don't need angry words, sometimes silence hurts much worse. Love died in rain, and I still whisper your name. You forgot what we once knew, but pain still ties me back to you. Love died in rain, now nights feel cold again. You found peace in someone new, while storms keep pulling me to you. Tell me, when did feelings fade? When did forever start to change? Was I loving all alone while your heart had already gone? The cruelest truth I learned from pain is not every heart remains. Sometimes love begins like fire and disappears in pouring rain. Love died in rain, and I still feel every stain. You became my deepest scar, the wound I
people think rain can wash everything away, but sometimes rain doesn't clean memories. Sometimes it becomes the place where love dies forever.
I gave you everything, my trust, my heart, my future. I thought when the world changed,
At least you would stay. But in the end, when love asked you to choose, you didn't choose me. You chose someone else. We built our dreams from midnight talks, long slow drives and city walks. You said forever, felt so near, back when love was crystal clear. I memorized your favorite songs, thought somehow we both belonged. Never thought those hands I held would leave me trapped inside myself. I saw the distance in your eyes, warm affection turned to lies. You smiled as you stayed away and slowly drifted day by day. I kept fighting for our flame while you slowly changed the game. I was building future plans while you reached for someone tense. You chose someone else and left me by myself. You gave away the love I knew and broke the heart that trusted you. You chose someone else while I fought through this hell. You moved on so naturally and took the best parts out of me. I saw your picture yesterday, standing close you looked okay, smiling brighter than before, like I don't exist anymore. The same laugh I used to know, the warmth that once felt like home, now belongs somewhere brand new, while nights still pull me back to you. I check my phone before I sleep, still hoping somehow you might reach. One small text could heal this ache, but silence is all heartbreak makes. I gave my heart without defense, now I live with consequence. Some endings leave a deeper scar when love forgets who you are. You chose someone else and shattered what I felt. You forgot what we once knew, but pain still ties me back to you. You chose someone else and now I need your help to forget the life we planned before you slipped from my hand. Tell me, when did feelings fade? Sometimes heartbreak isn't being left alone. Sometimes it's realizing the person you loved most looked at two hearts and chose the one that wasn't yours.
Every night feels the same now. Too quiet, too cold, too empty. I keep telling myself you're gone, but somehow my heart still reaches for you. And all I do now is cry missing you. The room still smells like yesterday, like you were never far away. Your picture's resting by my bed while memories spin inside my head. I hear your laughter in the dark like echoes tearing me apart. You used to be my safest place, now I just chase your empty space. I try pretending I moved on, but nights prove where I belong. Because the silence feels too loud since you disappeared somehow. I thought time would heal this pain, wash away the pouring rain. But every tear reminds me still, some hearts break against their will. I cry missing you, still loving what we used to do. You were warmth inside my soul, now I'm freezing all alone. I cry missing you, there's nothing left for me to do. You found peace in letting go, while I break nice and slow. I walk the streets we used to know, every memory moves too slow. That little place we used to stay still feels broken to this day. I check my phone again and I still hoping maybe you might write one simple text could calm the ache. But silence is all heartbreak makes. I saw your picture yesterday, smiling somewhere far away. Funny how you found the light while I still cry every night. I gave my heart without defense, now I live with consequence. You escaped so naturally, but part of you still lives in me. I cry missing you, still dreaming what we once knew. You forgot what we became, but I still whisper your name. I cry missing you, still dreaming what we once knew. You forgot what we became, but I still whisper your name. I cry missing you, and I don't know how to move. You moved on and found new skies, while I still drown in all goodbyes. Tell me, how do people heal when goodbye doesn't feel real? How do I erase your face when memories fill every place? Maybe loving you too much made me need your every touch. Cause losing someone that feels true can make the whole world split in two. I cry missing you, and I still feel pulled to you. You became my deepest scar, the wound I carried through the dark. I cry missing you, even though our love is through. And even if I heal someday, part of me still stays crying over you. People think tears eventually stop falling, but nobody tells you. Sometimes when you lose the one you love, you don't cry because they left. You cry because deep down you still miss them every single day. We used to talk about forever, like it was already ours. We had dreams, plans, a future we thought nothing could break. But somewhere along the way, we lost everything. We lost our forever. Lost our forever. I remember summer evening drives, your hand resting close to mine. We laughed about the years ahead, building futures in our heads. You said no matter what may change, I'll be with you through every rain. I held those words inside my chest, believed our love would beat the rest. I gave you trust without a wall, never thought we'd ever fall. But slowly distance filled the air, and love started living somewhere there. I kept fighting for our flame, while silence slowly changed your name. I was holding on to dreams, while forever lost its meaning. We lost our forever, now nothing feels better. You walked away and closed the door, leaving pieces on the floor. Our forever, I thought we'd last forever. You found peace in letting go, while I break nice and slow. I saw a picture late last night, back when everything felt right. Your smile carried all my peace before our world fell incomplete. I still hear the words you said, soft promises before bed. Funny how forever sounds different when love breaks down. I check my phone before I sleep, still hoping maybe you might reach. One small text could calm this ache, but silence is all heartbreak makes. I gave my heart without defense, now I live with consequence. Some endings teach the hardest truth, not every promise follows through. We lost our forever, now nights feel colder than ever. You forgot what we once knew, but pain still ties me back to you. We lost our forever, and I still can't surrender. You moved on and found new skies, while I still live in old goodbyes. Tell me, when did feelings fade? When did forever start to change? Was I loving all alone, while your heart had already gone? The cruelest lesson I've learned is promises can slowly burn. Sometimes people say always, but never stay long enough. We lost our forever,
and time won't heal me better. You became my deepest scar, the wound I carry through the dark. We lost our forever, still trapped in old weather. Even if I heal someday, part of me still stays inside yesterday.
Sometimes heartbreak,
Isn't losing someone,
sometimes
it's losing the future.
you build together.
And realizing the forever you believed in was never meant to stay. Was never meant to stay.
Daytime helps me pretend, keeps my mind distracted, makes people think I'm healing. But when the night arrives, silence gets louder, memories come closer, and every night without you feels empty. The bed feels bigger than before, since you stopped walking through that door. Your side still feels untouched somehow, like part of you is here right now. The ceiling knows my sleepless thoughts, all the battles heartbreak brought. I stare at shadows on the wall, still hearing echoes of your call. I used to wait for midnight texts, now silence is what happens next. Funny how one missing name can make a whole world feel changed. I smile through all the daylight hours, but darkness shows where sadness flowers. Some wounds don't bleed where people see, they break you silently, internally. My nights feel empty since you stopped loving me gently. You were warmth inside my soul, now I'm freezing all alone. My nights feel empty, and heartbreak hits me deeply.
You found peace somewhere brand new.
While I still dream about you, I hear our favorite song again, and suddenly I feel the end. Every lyric feels too real, bringing back what I still feel. I checked your picture yesterday, smiling like you're okay, standing close with someone new, like love meant nothing between us two. I walk the streets we used to know, every memory moves too slow. Even city lights at night can't distract me from goodbye. I gave my heart without defense, now I live with consequence. Some endings leave a deeper scar, when losing love changes who you are. My nights feel empty, and loneliness consumes me gently.
You forgot what we once knew.
But pain still ties me back to you. My nights feel empty, and silence hurts intensely.
You moved on and found new skies.
While I still drown in old goodbyes. Tell me, how do people heal when goodbye doesn't feel real? How do I erase your face when memories fill every place. Maybe loving you too much made me need your every touch. 'Cause losing someone that feels true can make the whole world feel untrue. My nights feel empty, and I still feel you in me.
You became my deepest scar.
The wound I carried through the dark. My nights feel empty, and time won't fix completely.
Even if I heal someday,
Part of me still stays inside the nights you used to fill. People think loneliness means being by yourself, but sometimes loneliness means missing the one person who made silence feel beautiful. And now, every night feels empty, feels empty.
I gave you all my time, my loyalty, my heart, everything I had. I thought maybe someday you'd love me the way I loved you, but now I understand you were fine before me and fine after me, because you never needed me. Lost in the storm. You never needed me. Lost in the storm. I stayed awake through countless nights, trying hard to make things right, fixing cracks I didn't make, holding love that slowly breaks. You smiled when you needed warmth, called when life became a storm, but every time I reached for you I felt less wanted than I knew. I gave more than I should give, built my world on how you live, never saw the painful truth. I meant far less than you did too. I kept believing love was real, while you hid the way you feel. I was fighting for our flame, while you never played the game. You never needed me. I was blind to what I see. I gave you every part of me, but you loved being free. You never needed me. Now heartbreak is all I breathe. You walked away without regret, like I was easy to forget. I saw your picture yesterday, smiling like I faded away, standing somewhere far from here, like I was never once held dear. I checked our messages again, trying hard to understand. Was I someone passing by while you already said goodbye? The songs we love still hit too deep, turning nights into lost sleep. Funny how one melody can expose the truth in me. I gave my heart without defense, now I live with consequence. Some endings leave the hardest scar when
you ever care? Or was I just someone there? Did you stay because of love? Or because I gave enough? The cruelest truth I learned from pain is not every heart remains. Sometimes one loves way too deep, while one just stays for what they need. You never needed me. Now I drown in memory. You found peace somewhere brand new, while nights still pull me back to you. You never needed me, and time won't heal completely. Even if I heal someday, part of me still stays where you walked away. Sometimes heartbreak, sometimes heartbreak isn't losing someone. Sometimes it's realizing you gave your whole heart to a person who never needed any part of you. I gave my heart too easily, believed every word you said. I thought falling in love with you would be the best thing in my life, but somehow the deeper I fell, the faster you left. Almost in love, almost in love, but the faster you left. Almost in love, almost in love, but the faster you left. I remember how we used to drive windows down on summer nights. You smiled like I was all you knew, and I believed forever too. I gave you trust without a wall, never thought we'd ever fall. I held your hand through every storm, believed your arms were always home. But slowly something changed inside. I saw a distance in your eyes. You stopped saying what you feel, and love stopped feeling soft and real. I kept fighting for our flame while you slowly changed the game. I was falling way too deep while you were learning how to leave. I felt you left, now I drown in deep regret. You walked away so naturally and took the best parts out of me. I felt you left, now my heart can't seem to rest. I gave you everything I knew, while goodbye came easy to you. I saw your picture yesterday, smiling like you're okay, standing close with someone new, like I meant nothing next to you. I hear our favorite song at night, and suddenly I lose the fight. Funny how a melody can drag back old memory. I check my phone before I sleep, still hoping somehow you might reach. One small text could heal this ache, but silence is all heartbreak makes. I gave my heart without defense, now I live with consequence. Some endings leave the deepest scar when love forgets who you are. I felt you left, and I still can't catch my breath. start. I felt you left. Now I'm trapped in what is left. You became my deepest scar, the wound I carry through the dark. I felt you left, and silence feels like death. Even if I heal someday, part of me still stays where you walked away. Sometimes heartbreak isn't loving the wrong person. Sometimes it's falling too deeply for someone who was already planning to leave before you